Hello, this is Dr. Paul Cottrell, and I'm going to be going over some of the analysis of certain markets today. This is a recording that is the pre-session for 6/30, 2025, so June 30th, 2025. This is before the New York Stock Exchange opens. So before we do that analysis, please go to my store, the-studio-reykjavik.com, and help support the work that I do by donating. You can donate on my homepage at the bottom. You can donate through Stripe, PayPal, or buy me a coffee. You can also be a paid member to my Patreon channel. All the links are in the description of this video and all my videos. To get to my website, to get to Patreon. So I also have great selections on my website. You can watch live broadcasts or download the audio files of some of my broadcasts, most of my broadcasts. You can also watch the live streams under broadcast, radio, or live. You can sign up for classes in pulmonology or immunology. You can get ebooks. I have several ebooks available and supplements. All right, let's talk about the supplements really quickly. You can get the structural nanosilver toothpaste. I also have the structural nanosilver gel in the tube form or in the quick dispenser. Put it on your hands. You can put it on your skin as a daily skincare. You can put it on your hands, around your mouth, around your nose, around your eyes. Lightly coat your nostrils. It stays active for 5.5 hours if you're not feeling well or someone else is not feeling well around you. You can also use it as a wound healer, and also you can use it as a aftershave. You can get the charcoal tea tree, the lemongrass, the peppermint, or the lavender structural nanosilver soaps, very high quality. I also have drops and lozenges. The drops are smaller than the lozenges. What I have in stock are the blueberry, the honey lemon, and cherry drops. You get 100 in each bag. So get a few bags for your household and mitigate that irritation in your throat no matter what the season is. The lozenges are larger, and what I have in stock are the elderberry zinc lozenges. You get 21 in each bag. I also have cleanse, which you take a teaspoon a day. And what this does is helps to boost up your immune system, and it has other added benefits. It helps with the immune system, helps with the digestive system, natural cleanser. It's an alkaline pH. It's probiotic friendly and supports skin health. Very high quality product. All right. C60 is a very strong antioxidant. You can get it in a 2 ounce, a 4 ounce, or an 8 ounce configuration. It is cheaper to get it at the higher ounce configuration. Now, when you compare it to the cost per ounce, so you can get it in extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or MCT coconut oil. Now, C60, what it does is it soaks up free radicals and helps to reduce stress in the cell. You can get vitamin D3, which is very important to help strengthen your bones, helps to absorb calcium. It's a gene expression cofactor, and it helps to get cells to go into apoptosis. In addition, D3 can help with cardiovascular health. Vitamin C. Vitamin C with magnesium is a dual purpose product. It's going to help with your immune system, your skin, and your brain function. Magnesium is super important for brain function. Also, magnesium helps the efficacy of D3. Omega-3 helps with cardiovascular health. It's going to reduce the overclotting between red blood cells. It will also help control your lipid profile. It's going to help to bring down LDL levels and increase your HDL levels. And omega-3 brings down systemic inflammation. Ashwagandha root controls your cortisol levels and your blood glucose levels. That helps with your cardiovascular health and your immune system. Goodnight formula helps you to consolidate memory. You'll be well rested, and it helps to detoxify your central nervous system. Goodnight formula has tryptophan, melatonin, GABA, and passion flower. This compound is going to help you to get into those REM cycles and deep sleep cycles that you need to be well rested and to consolidate memory. The probiotic that I have that's in the powdered form, a very high quality probiotic that I take every day. And what you do is you have a little scooper and you just mix it with filtered water or soft foods. I mix it with soft foods like hummus and take it every day. Probiotics will help to improve your gut biome, improve your immune system at the GI level, help to improve the communication between your gut and your liver and your gut and your brain. It'll reduce brain fog. You'll be able to concentrate better. You'll be able to sleep better, and your metabolism will improve. In addition, you're going to be able to absorb your nutrients better. Resveratrol, something that I've been taking for decades. Resveratrol is an antioxidant. It's going to soak up free radicals. It's going to help the health of the cells. It's going to reduce stress on the cells. It's going to help with the health of the mitochondria. Your energy levels will improve, and you will get youthful gene expression through resveratrol. It also helps to get rid of senescent cells. Vitamin B complex, the first 4 B vitamins helps with the mitochondria, so your ATP will improve. Vitamin B complex helps with the cellular metabolism, and B12 helps with the neural health and protecting neurons. So it's really important to take B complex if you're 40 years of age or older. Turmeric is an antioxidant. It's going to soak up free radicals and also will bring down inflammation. That's very helpful for your immune system and your cardiovascular system. Magnesium and zinc, very important for the immune system. Also, magnesium helps with brain function. Lignans is a powder. You mix it with soft foods, take it every day. It's going to help with your immune system and your endocrine system. It's an antioxidant, so it's going to soak up free radicals. It's going to bring down inflammation. And by doing that, you're going to help, by bringing down inflammation, you're going to help your immune system and your cardiovascular system. Collagen is a dual purpose product. It's going to help with your skin, your nails, your hair, your bones, your bone density, the health of your joints, your cartilage, and your musculature. Take it every day. It's a powder. One container is 1 month's supply. Digestive enzyme complex, super important if you're 40 years of age to start taking to reduce the load on your pancreas. It helps to break up carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids. And by taking digestive enzyme complex, you're going to be able to absorb your food easier. It's going to have less load on your digestive tract. Very important to take every day. If you're an older or younger athlete, taking digestive enzyme complex will help you break up your pre or post-workout fuel source. Clarity factor, super important to take to get rid of that brain fog. You're going to be able to concentrate at work or at school or on any tasks. And by taking clarity factor and drinking filtered water and staying away from processed foods, over time, what you're going to notice is that you're going to be thinking faster and your memory is going to be better. So please take clarity factor every day. Super important, especially if you're 40 years of age. But clarity factor will help individuals even in their 20s. Olive leaf extract, dual purpose product. It's going to help the immune system and the cardiovascular system. It brings down inflammation, soaks up free radicals, and will help with your lipid profile. or I'm sorry, it doesn't soak up free radicals. It's not an antioxidant. It's just going to bring down inflammation, and it's going to bring down inflammation and help with your lipid profile. Zeolite, very important. Zeolite, what that does is it's going to bind to heavy metals, toxins, and chemicals, and it'll allow you to urinate it out within 6 to 8 hours. Zeolite should be taken every day. You can take about 3 drops underneath your tongue, drink filtered water. Some people prefer to take zeolite with a more intense protocol. And for those individuals, you either take 5 small drops underneath your tongue or 10 small drops underneath your tongue and drink filtered water every day until the bottle's gone, and then do that once or twice a year. But I recommend to do it every day. You should filter your water and make sure that you stay away from processed foods and look at around your environment and make sure that you have your cleaning supplies and your paints put away in, double or triple layer so you are not breathing those chemicals in your environment, because those types of chemicals do affect your immune system and your endocrine system. So it's important to clean your environment, clean your house, and uh, you know, get rid of those chemicals that you really don't need in the house. But taking zeolite every day is very important as a daily detox. Myotrol is a supplement that you should be taking every day. It has polyphenols, flavonoids, and lignans. And what that does is it helps with the gene expression to build muscle. You can take this at any age, but especially if you're at age 40. Now, Myotrol stacks really well with Gladiator barley to build muscle. Take Myotrol every day to help with the gene expression to build muscle. Boomer Boost has 68 nutrients. It has a very comprehensive profile, compound profile here shown on the screen, and it targets multiple systems. For immediate benefits, it's going to give you the nutrients you need. It provides advanced energy production, fights free radicals, boosts metabolism, and elevates vitality. Long-term benefits, it's going to help with your heart and cardiovascular health, increase muscle strength, promotes cellular regeneration. It helps with brain function, and it slows down the aging process. This is a very important supplement to take every day. Take it once a day, take it either in the morning or in the afternoon, and you'll notice that you are losing weight safely and you're going to have a steady burn of energy throughout the whole day. Gladiator barley and heirloom barley are high density proteins in a powdered form. You take it every day. You can take either one with the Boomer Boost to get the max benefit. Now, with heirloom barley, it's going to help to detoxify your body, soak up free radicals, and bring down inflammation. With Gladiator barley, you get all the benefits of heirloom barley, but it also helps with building up strength. So if you want to build up strength, a great way to do it is to take the Boomer Boost to get all the nutrients you need, take the Gladiator barley and the Myotrol together and do your workout. And you'll notice that you are recovering quicker and you're building muscle faster and you're getting healthier. And you're going to have a steady burn of energy. So please go to my store and get the Gladiator barley, heirloom barley, and the Boomer Boost. Very important to take. And it also helps when you combine these together, either the Boomer Boost with the Gladiator barley or the Boomer Boost with the heirloom barley, it's helping with your A1C levels. So you're helping control your blood glucose levels. Now, I also have ubiquinol. Ubiquinol is the most bioavailable form of CoQ10 that you can purchase. It will soak up free radicals. It's going to help with the health of the mitochondria, and it's going to protect neurons. This is super important to take if you're 40 years of age or older to protect those neurons. In addition, I have vitamin K2, which will help with cardiovascular health and with bone density, especially when you take it with D3. And nattokinase. Nattokinase is fibrinolytic, so it's going to help to break up clots, but it also helps to control your lipid profile. It's going to help bring down LDL levels and increase your HDL levels. Less LDL means less oxidized LDL, which means less plaque buildup. I also have deodorants that are in citrus or in peppermint, lavender, and tea tree. They're dual purpose. They're made from essential oils from the Himalayas. You use it as a daily deodorant, but it'll also help to detoxify your body daily. It has no aluminum and no baking soda. So please go to my store and get the deodorants. It's for males and females, very high quality. And I also have a lot of different anti-aging boxes and longevity boxes. So please go to my store and take a look at those curated boxes. And then lastly, I have the classes either in pulmonology or in immunology. You get a lot of PDFs, a lot of videos learning about these subjects. You get a unique password. You log in classes based on that password that's emailed to you, and you can watch all those videos and download those PDFs as many times as you want. So that's the store. So please go to my website, the-studio-reykjavik.com. Help support the work by donating, sharing the links, making sure you subscribe to all the videos all the channels that I have. I have 4 channels on YouTube, Brighteon, Bitchute, and Rumble. So please subscribe and help by donating. All the videos I do are for free. So with that said, let's go to the market here. Okay. All right, let's start with BITO. BITO is the ETF for Bitcoin, longing Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin, as of this recording, is trading at 107,000 or so. All right, so BITO, as of this recording, before the New York Open, was closed at 2137. All right, so let's talk about what the resistance levels and the support levels are. So it's hovering, as you notice, the last couple trading sessions, or it's been hovering around that 2149 level, right? It's just hovering there. So the question is it a resistance or is it a support level? Because it broke and then it came back up, right now it's a resistance level. So in the near term, the resistance level is 2149 and the support level is 20. All right. Now, if 2149 breaks, then the next resistance level is 2250. Now, for it to break, all right, Bitcoin is going to need to stay above 108 and start marching towards 110. If it breaks 110, then there's a big probability that 2250 is going to break. So in the near term, if Bitcoin still stays, hovering at the 107, 108 mark, then this is going to continue to hover too. So keep that in mind. But if there is a break in Bitcoin and it starts to go up, then the BITO is going to march and test the 2250 mark. If Bitcoin goes below and starts testing the 100,000 mark, then it's going to continue to go down and test the support level at 20. All right. Now, the reason why Bitcoin is hovering is that the number of people that are buying are about equal to the number of people selling. All right. SPY, which is an ETF for the S&P 500, is at an all-time high. Friday's close was very positive for the market. We're at an all-time high. And the intraday, it was as high as, for the SPY, 616. Okay. So now what this basically means is that we have new resistance points and support levels. 600 is a support level now. All right. 600 is a support level. Another support level is 575, and then a very strong support level if things start to go down, a very strong structural support level at 553 for SPY. And again, that's the ETF for the S&P 500. Now for a resistance level, in the near term, it's going to be at 625. Now, I'm going to put out there that there is a very high probability that the S&P 500 will be at 6,500, right? Or SPY at 650 by year end. Very high probability. But it most likely will be even higher. And so I think the target for year end for SPY should be at about 680, maybe even 700 by year end. But there's a lot of caveats to that. So, that's the target that I have out there for year end is 680 or 700 for SPY. Now, it's going to take a while to get there. So we got to, take a look at the resistance level and the support level. So right now, as of the close of Friday, it was at 614. So 625 is the next resistance level. 600 is a support level for SPY. Okay, oil. Oil's been since the ceasefire with Iran, the United States, and Israel. Oil has precipitously started to go down and is hovering at the 65 mark. Now the question is, will it go down or will it start to go up? And I don't think really anyone knows for sure. So I'm not in the oil market at the moment. I've been trading the natural gas market lately, but right now it hasn't broke either way. There is some fundamental analysis for WTI to suggest that it should go up. But then you have OPEC Plus starting to put more barrels of oil in the market. So I think we're getting back to this trading range of 63 to 65, maybe even 62 to 65. But the question is 65 a resistance level or a support level? And right now it's just hovering there, just very similar to BITO, where it's hovering at the 2149 mark. So right now we kind of need to, pay attention to that. If oil started to go to 63, I'd buy. If oil started to go towards 68, I would sell it. So, but I don't, it's not for sure if 65 is the new support level. I suspect that 63 to 60, 62 to 65, maybe even 66 is a fair trading range. But we don't really have that established yet because there was so much volatility during that 12 days of activity in the Middle East. So in the near term, 65 seems to be a support level, but it might not be. Intraday, yes, in the Asian session, I saw it drop below 65. 6850 is a resistance level. So right now, it looks like 65 is a support level, 6850 is a resistance level, but my gut feeling here is that 65 will drop and we'll be in a trading range, and that trading range is probably around 63 to 65. Now, boil is the natural gas. You can also use cold as the short for natural gas. So boil is the long, cold spelled with a K is the short. Now, natural gas is trading as of this recording. Natural gas is trading at 3.5. So 3.5, 3.4, that's a good time to actually buy in because it probably is going to start to go back up to 3.7, 3.8, especially when we start to roll contracts as we get closer to the fall. So right now we have as of this recording, it closed out at 53.8. All right. So we have a support level at 51.48, and we have a resistance level at 55.28 right now for Boyle. Now, if natural gas continues to fall and it breaks the 51.48, then the next level of support will be 50. And then that may not hold very well. And then you're talking about not then you're talking about 45, 48, between 45 to 48 is the support level. So right now, support level is 51.48, resistance level 55.28 for natural gas. Now, for the belly of the curve for treasuries, I take a look at the TYD, which is a levered ETF. That is a composite of the 7-year to the 10-year treasury. This is based on the price of the bond. So if the prices of the bond go up, then TYD goes up. Okay. Now, we are, as of this recording, the close on Friday was 25.08 for the ETF. So we're just above the support level of 25.02. There's going to be a resistance level at 25.87. And then if 25.02 fails as a support level, the next support level will be 23.96. So again, this ETF goes up if the bond price goes up for the 7 to 10-year treasury. That would mean that yields go down. Okay. If yields are going up, then this will go down. Now, this curve here has 3 curves on the top of the screen matched up. This curve here with the step, that's the federal funds rate. And this curve here that closed out at 4.81 is the 30-year treasury. This curve here that closed out at 4.26 is the 10-year treasury. Now, the curve down at the bottom is the actual spread. That means 30-year yield minus the 10-year yield. And it's been marching up even higher. So the spread has increased. Now, it doesn't stay. Now, what's interesting here, and this is going back to, a year worth of data or so, it doesn't normally stay at such a high spread. So that would mean that spreads are going to have to come in. So the 10-year yield is probably going to start to go up again. So that would mean that if the yields go up, so the spread goes down, if that's true, then that would mean that TYD would go down and break the support level and get closer to the 23.97, 96 mark. So this spread is a little bit high. Anywhere from above 0.5 to 0.7, that spread is too much, and it's going to have to come in. Now, if the Federal Reserve starts to lower rates, we might see spreads coming back in. So like here, you can see that the spreads were a little bit wider, right? So they were, let's say, around September. These spreads were at the 0.3, 0.35 mark. And then when the Federal Reserve started to cut, then the spread started coming in to below 0.3 towards the 0.2 level, and then stabilize. And then we started having additional spreads that came back up, especially with that inflationary worry about tariffs. So pay attention to this. The spread seems a little high. a little too wide, and it's going to have to come in. All right, so that's a review of the markets. Please go to my store, the-studio-reykjavik.com, and get the great products that I offer. Please help support the work by sharing the videos, asking your social media to follow me, making sure that you are subscribed to all the channels I have. All the links are in the description of this video. And please help by spreading the word. I greatly appreciate it. All these videos are for free for people to learn and to be able to turn a profit by looking at the market. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.